Okay, folks, this is the footage. They have called Teresa and have told her they found Kenneka. And so there's these people, already family and friends, in the lobby waiting for Teresa to show up. And they are going to take Teresa to the back hall into a private room. Speak to her for about 30 seconds, and you're going to see her run out of there screaming. So this is the raw footage of that entire event. I wanted you to see it all for yourselves instead of bits and pieces and fragments of it all over the place. A lot of the family was milling around the hotel throughout the entire day. And I'm going to release that footage pretty soon here of when they take Teresa back to the room, because she freaks out. She runs out of the hotel. She's outside for about an hour. And then they'll bring her and the family back in and put them in that side room off the hallway for the next several hours while they sabotage the crime scene. And then they take Teresa back there to show her Kenneka in the freezer, and I'm going to show you all that raw footage. But for now, we'll just stick with the basics. I just uploaded the footage of Teresa's first contact with the hotel, which led to the family gathering at the hotel during the day to put pressure on the police to find her. The police themselves didn't actually start looking for her probably until about 11 o'clock or midnight. And I'm gonna come out with something on that too, because just unreal. Lenora is standing, and they're in the all black. Her oldest sister, waiting for Teresa to come in. There was a woman in the lobby all day long. And let me see if I can... I think it's this one right there in the white and blue. But I thought she had pants on. Maybe not. It's this girl in the white and blue. I think it's Kenneka's aunt, Teresa's sister. And I'll tell you what, this lady was in this lobby sitting in these chairs all day long. And she put pressure on those police to find Kenneka. And if she hadn't have been there, they would have just so easily swept this under the rug. But she put pressure on them. And that's what finally made the hotel relent and let the police search the place. The hotel has guilty knowledge, and I'm going to get into this later. But the hotel could have easily said in the morning, oh sure, have a tour of the hotel, and you know, they wouldn't have found Kenneka because Kenneka wasn't anywhere to be found. But the hotel had guilty knowledge. They didn't want anybody searching, especially going into off-limit rooms because of all the illegal activity that goes on there. So they're holding their ground. You're not searching this place, and that's what led to this whole mess. If their actions had been a lot different, the outcome of this could have been a lot different. They could have just told Teresa, oh, we can't find her. Teresa looked for herself. Teresa couldn't find her. Made a report and left. That would have been the end of it. The hotel is the ones who dragged this on by their very actions and attitudes. That girl there is one of the janitors. always walks on her tippy toes. I don't know why she does that. I have sat and watched, like, all 36 hours of this footage. So, when you see all this footage yourself, you can clearly get a better picture of what's going on. Despite, in spite of having to look at everybody else's videos and opinions, and I know that's what you're getting now, my opinion, but I've spent the time and research looking at this stuff. I don't always know the right names for the right people, but I've got a pretty good handle on what's going on here. So there's Teresa. She's walking in. It is 1:30 in the morning. They called her at midnight and told her they found her daughter. So now they're going to take her down the hallway. And the family's going to sit and wait. They should have taken that girl right there in the white pants and the blue shirt, because she was the one there all day long. James Coleman there in the back. He slips in behind Teresa when she walked in the door. They're just going to mill around. They think it's going to take a while. But Teresa comes flying out of that room. They hear Teresa screaming. Here she comes. These other random people wanting to know what the heck's going on. See this girl right here in the black skirt and white shirt works there. She's probably running down to make sure their food's still in the freezer. I don't like any of these people at this hotel. So there's... the police going outside to control the scene. Now here's a better look at when they take her down the hallway. There's Lenore. I don't know who that guy in the gray sweater is. I don't know if he's with the hotel or a cop or what. It's 1:31:33 when they close that door. About 13 seconds. Here she comes. took less than a minute. From the time she walked into the lobby, down to the hallway, heard what they had to say and ran back out. In an hour, she will return to that same room with her family, and that's where they'll sit and wait several hours until she's allowed to go into the kitchen and view Kenneka's body. There's that dork in the back laughing. I always just want to slap him upside the head.